Hello, this is Neve with the Rainbow Cauldron, and today is your daily general reading for January 17th, 2014. Okay, and the first card we put down will be from the Druid Animal Oracle deck and will represent the main theme for the day and then general energies that to pay attention to throughout the day. And the four cards surrounding it in a clockwise manner will represent sunrise, noon, sunset, and night. Okay, and the first card is the fox. And the fox here really represents diplomacy and treading lightly. And we see that when the fox is very carefully stepping onto thin ice here. And he knows when to step and when to back off. And that's the sort of energy we're getting here with diplomacy. Knowing when to speak up and knowing when to let things go. And it kind of makes me think of the last card from the previous day, the Nine of Wands, where you were starting to become more I guess logical of putting the strong emotions that you've gone through for the past week into a more logical mindset and watching instead of doing and just paying attention. And that's kind of what we get here with the fox, who's very diplomatic and cunning and knows when to act and knows when to not act. Okay, and that's the energies we get with the fox. At sunrise, morning time, we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful card. Around noontime, we have Justice. Number 11. Then around sunset, we have the Four of Cups. And finally, at nightfall, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so what's going on here is we're kind of getting a newness of one's aces represent a newness, and then with cups is representing emotions and things like that. Here we're seeing a new emotions. For 2 days, the story of the week has kind of gone revolved around some sort of breakup, whether that be romantic or business, a friendship, something like that, some sort of argument or fight with someone you care about that kind of led to separating from them for a little bit. And the next day was feeling the emotional backlash from that day, and then came rectifying the situation, coming to an understanding, and feeling elated about that. And then having those energies coming back, that euphoria coming back into a logical light. And now that you've had time to sleep on those feelings, we're feeling here a new feelings, new understanding of what has been going on. And then with justice, we're seeing sort of the situation working itself out. That's really what I'm getting a lot from justice here, is just the events working out, coming together. And that's the same sort of energies we got in the previous few days with the Two of Cups being up here. That's a coming together sort of feeling as well. And here we're seeing the same thing. And I think that's interesting too, because Justice is number 11. And that's 1-1. That's a balance. That's two coming together. And with the wings, it's black and white, you know, two energies coming together and being balanced, and that's what we get with Justice. Okay, and with the Four of Cups around getting close to evening time, Four of Cups it's an interesting card because it can be interpreted as dreaming about a goal, being dissatisfied with what you have, and fantasizing about better things, or it could mean having your head up in the clouds, hoping for something that's not going to happen and not paying attention to what you already have. Those sorts of feelings, it's a combination of dreaming about something when you already have something in front of you. And with today, I kind of get a planning for the future and not paying attention to what you have right now sort of feeling with this. And I think that's something a lot of people do when they get back together with someone, romantic or otherwise. They kind of think about what's to come. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with the Four of Cups today, is that this is about thinking about the future with that person or with that situation. And finally, the last card is the Nine of Swords. And here, I feel like the worrying is coming back. Now that you've gone through the hard situation, getting back together, you've gone through the euphoric feelings of things working themselves out and all of that, but here I feel like you're thinking about the when everything hit the fan, you know, when things went wrong, and worrying about it happening again, and possibly a restless night. And that's the energy I get from here, is just that, you know, be careful about going to sleep worrying so much, and that's really not so great for your health. And that's kind of the energies, and this person here is looking past, behind her, up behind, and where all that negative happened, and you're really just thinking about when all that bad situation happened, and be careful with doing that, because you might find yourself having trouble sleeping because of that. Okay, so that's the reading for today, the 17th. Thank you so much for watching.